We've got the official opening date for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We were one of the first people to step inside Universal's new DreamWorks Land. There's lots of character meet and greet updates I need to tell you about, and a lot more. All the latest theme park news is coming up right now here on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog, here once again to give you all the news on what happened in the theme parks this week. So let's get started with that huge news. Okay, Tiana's Bayou Adventure finally has an opening date in Disney World. Our anticipation has only been building since Tiana's Bayou Adventure was announced in 2020 to replace Magic Kingdom and Disneyland's Splash Mountain. After countless construction and merchandise updates, we finally have the biggest update. Soon you can finally ride the brand new attraction. During ABC's special Disney Night episode of American Idol, Disney confirmed that Tiana's Bayou Adventure will officially open in Magic Kingdom on June 28, 2024. You can join the virtual queue for Tiana's Bayou Adventure at 7 a.m. or 1 p.m. Disney said while a standby queue will not be available during the attraction's initial opening days, we expect to open a standby queue soon after the attraction's opening. So it sounds like the virtual queue isn't expected to stick around for long. Tiana's Bayou Adventure will also be a part of Disney Genie Plus when it opens. That means this ride will not have an individual lightning lane. To ride, you'll be able to purchase Genie Plus for Magic Kingdom or get the multi-park Genie Plus option and reserve a lightning lane for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Disney also announced that annual pass holder previews for Tiana's Bayou Adventure will be taking place on June 13th, 14th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 20th, but things were set up a bit differently than what we've seen with AP previews in the past. This time around, pass holders were required to make a Magic Kingdom Park Pass reservation on these dates in order to try for the 7 a.m. virtual queue drop, which is only open to pass holders. The 1 p.m. virtual queue required a Park Pass reservation to any park, not just Magic Kingdom, and pass holders were met with quite a long queue when trying to secure reservations on the morning of May 14th. At one point, our wait time was more than an hour. Now, at the moment, Magic Kingdom Park Pass reservations are already sold out for annual pass holders on every preview date offered. This means that if you didn't already snag your Park Pass for the pass holder preview dates, you won't be able to try and snag the 7 a.m. virtual queue drop. As of this video though, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom still have availability for those preview dates, so you could still make a reservation at any of those parks, park hop, and try for the 1 p.m. virtual queue drop instead. It also looks like annual pass holders who have hotel reservations on any of these dates can still book Magic Kingdom Park Pass reservations, so if you've got a trip planned on those dates or are thinking about booking one, you might still be in luck. We'll be keeping an eye on this situation, as it's entirely possible Disney could choose to release more park passes for pass holders, but we don't know for sure just yet. The D23 previews were going to be part of a special ticketed event on June 22nd, but if you didn't already snag your tickets, we got some bad news. This event is now sold out for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. DVC previews will take place on two dates, Wednesday, June 12th from 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and Wednesday, June 19th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Event registration is open. In order to be eligible, you must hold a qualifying Disney hotel reservation using your Disney Vacation Club membership. You and the number of guests on your resort reservation must have valid park admission and park reservations to Magic Kingdom on the day of the preview events, unless otherwise noted on your admission type. Members can make one reservation for themselves and the number of guests on their resort reservation. Now, at the release of this video, the Disney Vacation Club member previews have not filled up, but keep watch on our website for any updates. Make sure you're following us everywhere you like your Disney content, because we will be posting so much when it's our turn to ride this brand new attraction. We cannot wait. So we don't just visit the Disney World parks during the day, because there's so much to see at night too. We've been tracking the construction progress of the Communicore Hall at Epcot for what seems like forever, and now Epcot's finally ready to give us something back. On a recent night out, we happened to spot more light testing going on at the building opening soon, and it was beautiful. It was incredible to watch all the lights flicker and change seamlessly through all the colors, and honestly, it gave me sort of like 1980s image work vibes, which to me is a huge compliment. Now, we think these lights will be an incredible addition to the World Celebration area of Epcot, and can't wait to be able to walk up closer to them when the time comes. We're already eagerly counting down to the opening day of Communicore Hall and Plaza at Epcot, along with all of the entertainment that's set to debut within it. Be sure you're following along with us, as we'll be covering its first official day on June 10th. This week, we were lucky enough to get invited to a preview of the new DreamWorks Land opening in Universal Studios, Florida this summer. Here you're going to be able to meet Shrek and Donkey, ride the roller coaster, and train with Po, the Kung Fu Panda himself. We had so much fun exploring this land and even enjoyed a Shrek pretzel with green cheese. The new land is going to be opening on June 14th. So if you head to Main Street USA, you're going to see cast members at the Emporium are sporting new costumes. One of the new cast member costume options includes a burgundy and cream skirt paired with a pink top, burgundy sleeves, and a neck piece. Another option includes a blue vest with a white striped button-up and khakis. One cast member we talked to spoke very highly of the new costume. They said it was more breathable and that there is a long sleeve option on some of the styles. This is one of the many costume updates in progress for Main Street, and we'll let you know when we find more. We got a first look at the new drone show coming to Disney Springs. This show is called Disney Dreams That Soar, presented by AT&T, and it's inspired by Disney stories all about flight. So it's characters that either do fly or dream of flying. The drones are programmed to create designs in the sky while being accompanied by a musical score that's going to include some of Disney's most iconic soundtracks and movie quotes. The show is currently being rehearsed off-site, but Disney has decided to share some images from the show. Disney show director Tony Giordano explained, "We are presenting Disney characters who've had a dream of flying, not just the idea that they can fly, but the idea of taking their lives to the next level." The show will feature a whopping total of 800 drones, and Disney suggested that the best place to watch the show is along the waterway and the Disney Springs West Side. The show's just under 10 minutes, and there will be 2 shows every evening this summer from May 24th to September 2nd. Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park has made some big changes recently, specifically when it comes to characters. Russell and Doug from Up recently got their old meet and greet back in Discovery Island, and just a few days ago, Pocahontas, Goofy, and Pluto started meeting in the park again as well. However, with the return of all these character meet and greets, we've been mourning the loss of the old character flotillas that sailed the Discovery River. Because of all these changes, Animal Kingdom has had to update its park map for the first time in over a year. The map itself is where we spotted the changes. There are new character meet and greet icons in Dinoland USA and the Oasis, and these mark the spots where Goofy, Pluto, and Pocahontas are now meeting. The only characters we still have questions about currently are Launchpad and Scrooge, as both of their pre-pandemic meeting spaces are being used for additional restaurant seating or a wilderness explorer stop. Disney hasn't added them back to the list of character meet and greets yet within the parks and hasn't made any further announcements on them quite yet. So it seems we might see them on a flotilla a bit longer than the rest, or there could be the off chance that they're either relocated or not brought back to a one-on-one meet and greet as soon as the rest. We have fantastic news from Disney's Animal Kingdom. Disney World just shared that 2 months ago, one of their addaxes, Juniper, gave birth to her son, Julian. He's the first male addax calf born at Animal Kingdom, and this birth is extra special because there are fewer than 100 addaxes left out in the wild, and just 180 in managed care across organizations accredited by the Associations of Zoos and Aquariums. Addaxes are a species of antelope known for their curly horns they're born with, and they're so rare, in fact, that seeing them on the savannah at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge is one of the few places in the world you can see them outside the Sahara. If you want to see some of the new babies from the past several months, hop on Kilimanjaro Safaris to see the ones who've made their debut on the savannah. Things are always changing at Disney World. Now we got news about another important character meet and greet update, this time in Magic Kingdom. Chip and Dale have been meeting in Tomorrowland recently, but now be prepared to find them in a new spot. The 2 chipmunks can now be found in Frontierland instead of Tomorrowland. They meet throughout the day, and you can check the My Disney Experience app for specific times that they'll be out and about. You can find them straight out from Frontier Trading Post on the wooden walkway. Finally, we've been waiting for this super important beignet announcement, and now that it's been confirmed, we can finally breathe a sigh of relief. You might think we're being sarcastic there, but seriously, the question of whether or not beignets would be available in Magic Kingdom when Tiana's Bayou Adventure opened has been keeping us up at night. You can't have a ride all about Tiana and not bring her famous beignets to the parks. Luckily, Disney agreed with us, and now we have all the beignet details. Tiana's famous beignets will be available in Magic Kingdom starting on opening day of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, June 28th, and the beignets will be served at Golden Oak Outpost in Frontierland and the Friars Nook and Fantasyland. Now, based on the picture, it looks like these are going to be a little bit different than the strawberry sauced ones that we had a couple of months ago. These are going to be doused in powdered sugar and honey. So we're going to wait and see. I don't know if it'll be the same kind of like frozen from Cisco kind of beignets that they had before, or if these are going to be freshly made. Not sure, but we'll be there and we'll be keeping you updated. So be honest, did you know that such a thing as the cookie dough croissant ever existed? You might have noticed it taking over your TikTok feed, as this tasty sounding bakery combo has been taking the internet by storm. And when we heard that the treat had arrived in Disney World, we left Magic Kingdom in a hurry and hopped on the monorail to go straight to Contempo Cafe at Disney's Contemporary Resort to try one for ourselves. So what is this? Well, it's a crispy, flaky croissant topped with powdered sugar and milk chocolate drizzle and filled with chocolate chip cookie dough. So yeah, it looks just like a regular croissant with powdered sugar and a chocolate drizzle. The croissant itself is perfect, warm and soft and flaky. And inside is that heavenly chocolate chip cookie dough. When we cut into this thing, well, if you saw someone get emotional over at Contempo Cafe over a croissant, then you know it was us. You got that chocolate chip cookie dough and that croissant, and the flavors and textures are a great combo. We even think we tasted a hint of cinnamon in there, so that's even better, right? So yeah, we had to tell the world about this treat, which you can grab right now for $5.29. This is probably going to be limited time though, so get over to Contempo Cafe as soon as you can. It's feeling like summertime, and that means we've got new drinks to try. Barefoot Pool Bar is over at the Lava Pool at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, and Barefoot recently got some new drinks, so we're headed to check them out. First, we're going to start with the Pog Mimosa. If you are unfamiliar, Pog juice is made of passion fruit, orange, and guava, and is served at many places across Disney World under different names. The Mimosa version features Chateau Saint Michel Brut with Minute Maid passion fruit, orange, guava juice. This bad boy is $15. This is your typical Pog drink, but heavy on the bubbles. It has a nice subtle sweetness, but is nothing overly special. You can get this at the restaurants that serve Pog juice, but it's extra nice to have it at the walk-up bar. If you like mimosas, you'll probably like this one. Next up, we're trying the Coconut Mocha, which consists of vodka, Selva Ray rum, Joffrey's coffee cold brew, cream of coconut, and vanilla for $17. This one is very sweet and very creamy. The only taste is the coconut, which is slightly sweet and a bit nutty. It's got that typical tropical flavor, which is perfect if you're staying at the Polynesian and lounging at the pool. Next up, we've got two non-alcoholic beverages. The first is the Perfect Punch for $5.99. This is a concoction of lychee, desert pear, ginger beer, and Dole pineapple juice. Our reporter who tried it is in love with anything that has the sweet pear syrup inside it. It's got the same syrup as the prickly pear margarita in Disney's Animal Kingdom, and it's technically seasonal. It's very sweet and might be too sweet for some, but it has a bit of gingery flavor at the end with an aromatic hint. This was the best drink we had here. Last but not least, let's try the Island Hideaway. This is orange juice, lime juice, South Seas blend, and Dole pineapple juice for $5.99. It's the perfect non-alcoholic tropical punch. It's different from Pog juice for sure, with the main difference being that it's pineapple forward. There's also some tartness that comes from that lime, and the South Seas blend mentioned in the menu is actually mango, guava, and ginger, so there are subtle hints of those as well. The ginger is very gentle and doesn't give that ginger burn. This is a great option if you love fruity drinks. So should you grab these? Well, if you're staying at the Polynesian or you're having a resort hopping day, go for it. They're very yummy drinks and we found them to be worth the money spent. However, they're not necessarily worth a trip out of your way to get them. So we recently made a special trip to Disney's All-Star Music Resort with one specific mission on our minds. A quick visit to Intermission Food Court turned up something very interesting, the mini chocolate chip cookie dough. We've seen similar cookie dough treats in Disney World in the past, but we were pretty excited to see this return to the All-Star Resorts. This is chocolate chip cookie dough with ganache, sprinkles, and chocolate decor for $6.49. So if you like eating raw cookie dough, this is exactly what it's like without the egginess. It's very sugary, so you might not be able to eat the whole thing. We also noticed the chocolate decorations melt fast, thank you Florida, but that makes it even more chocolatey, which we liked. The chocolate chips add a nice crunch too, so if you love cookie dough, you're gonna like this. It may be limited time though. We heard from cast members this might be heading out soon. Super good news. We've got a doubled discount on our hands. Normally, annual pass holders can save 10% at most dining locations in Disney World, but Disney's once again holding its VI Pass Holder Days, which is a yearly annual pass holder appreciation event, and it runs from now through June 26th. It's got various extra perks and gifts and free souvenirs, and one of the ways pass holders are going to be appreciated is with a 20% discount on dining. So starting on May 28th, annual pass holders will be able to save 20% on food and non-alcoholic beverages at various locations around Disney World. You can even save 20% off meals outside Disney World at Wind and Waves Grill at Disney's Vero Beach Resort in Vero Beach, Florida. You can check the My Disney Experience app in the Pass Holder Buzz section to see the list of participating restaurants. This increased discount is available May 28th to June 26th. Okay, if you're going to Disney World this week, first off, I'm jealous. Second, let's talk about the weather. Looks like you got some rain and scattered thunderstorms at the beginning of the week, and temps are going to reach up to the low 90s, so be prepared and drink your water, please. We're still in the middle range for Genie Plus, so that's good. You can expect $25 to $27 for that. However, once it gets closer to Memorial Day, expect that Genie Plus price to go up. On May 25th through May 27th, ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex is hosting the 2024 Disney Memorial Day Soccer Tournament. As with any sports event at the resort, most participants and their families flock to the parks, leading to increased wait times and larger crowds. Did we also mention that it's Memorial Day weekend? Yeah, it's definitely going to be pretty busy. With those temperatures getting higher and higher, I've got some good news. This weekend, all the tank tops in our store are BOGO, 30% off. It's buy one, get one, 30% off. So if you've been waiting for the right time to buy one, now is the time. You can check them all out at dfbstore.com. And of course, we've got new Tiana's Bayou Adventure merch coming soon. Disney's announced that new merchandise for Tiana's Bayou Adventure is going to be in Magic Kingdom starting on June 28th, the ride's opening day. So that's not much of a surprise, but what is a little bit unusual is that the new merchandise will not initially be located at the two new themed stores opening with the ride. Disney said that the ride merch and other Princess and the Frog inspired souvenirs are going to be available at the Emporium, which is Magic Kingdom's big giant store on Main Street, USA. Their announcement stated shortly after the attraction debuts, the merchandise will hop over to Critter Co-op in Frontierland. The announcement did not mention Tiana's Bayou General, which is the other themed souvenir shop over there by Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Now, the fact that they stressed availability in Main Street's Emporium, combined with saying that merchandise will be available at Critter Co-op shortly after the attraction debuts, would seem to imply that the new merchandise locations either will not be ready to open with the attraction, or at the very least, Disney will not open them initially, possibly as a crowd control measure. Either way, a massive influx of Tiana's merchandise is coming to Magic Kingdom. We've seen previews of some of it in the last few months, and Disney has further specified that more deets about the new merchandise will be coming as part of this ride's opening celebration and will be announced soon. Okay, for maybe the first time ever, I've got Universal merchandise news for you. We've been keeping a close eye on updates regarding the newest theme park coming to Orlando, Epic Universe. So far, all we really know about the opening date is that Epic Universe will open sometime in 2025. But over at Universal City Walk, we started seeing some new Epic Universe souvenirs already for sale. Yep, you'll be able to walk into the new theme park all dressed up in your exclusive merch. There is already a ton of merchandise with the Epic Universe logo on it, but we spotted new merchandise for How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk too, like baseball hats and shirts. And for a close look at everything we found so far, definitely click on the link in the description below. We have great news for our friends who like to ship their souvenirs home from Disney World, either to themselves or their family and friends. Now you can ship items straight from Disney Springs. On the backside of Trendy, located in Disney Springs Marketplace section, you'll find a new shipping post. It's located in the former stroller rental location by the Marketplace Co-op. This small store is pretty nondescript, so it's easy to walk right by, but you can head in there and talk to a cast member if you've got something you'd like to ship home. There's a scale to weigh your package, and the computers are powered by the UPS store. This is a fantastic option for people who've traveled a long way or can't pack a large souvenir in their luggage. But also remember, if you purchase something at any Disney gift shop, you should be able to ship it from there too. This is just good to know that they've got this larger place where you can ship kind of bigger stuff. New custom souvenir alert! Did you know you can customize your own Coca-Cola can in Disney Springs? We just found out about it too! This kiosk is located on the second floor of the Coca-Cola store in Disney Springs, and the process takes about 10 minutes and it costs $7.95. This can be shipped for a $10 flat fee or picked up in store. Super easy and makes for a fun, unique trip memory that's not a gazillion dollars. Now, what is your favorite Disney souvenir you've ever gotten? Let me know in the comments. That's all the news for today, y'all. If you want news in your inbox about Disney every single day, head over to our link to sign up for our newsletter in the description of this video. It's totally free, and we're going to send you all the latest updates and news every day. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.